AI's role in bookkeeping automation. Now, AI doesn't replace a bookkeeper by sitting at a desk and typing like I am right now. It replaces the processes a bookkeeper performs by fundamentally changing how data flows. For many small businesses, AI has already replaced the need for a junior bookkeeper to handle data entry. Now, some people are on this side and some are on that as it pertains to this particular job. But for larger businesses, it reduces a team of 5 and breaks it down to one reviewer who manages this AI process. So here's exactly how AI takes over the specific functions of bookkeeping step by step. Now, number one, the data entry phase, right, which is also known as the eyes. The old way, let's think about that. A bookkeeper takes a shoebox full of receipts, reads the date, the vendor, and amount from a crumbled up piece of paper and manually types it into Excel or even QuickBooks. Now, let's talk about the replacement. It's called optical character recognition, also known as OCR. And let's break that down even farther. So you snap a photo of a bill or forward an email invoice to a dedicated address like Dext or Hubdoc, and the AI scans the image, identifies the text structure, and extracts the key data points. So, for example, the date of January 14th, which is today, the total bill of $450, the tax is $25, and the vendor is Staples. Now, in milliseconds, with a near perfect accuracy, no typing required at all. Okay. Now, number two, the categorization phase, the brain. The old way, the bookkeeper sees a transaction of shale oil and mentally decides, okay, that goes under automobile expenses. They repeat this decision thousands of times a year, which is repetitive and a lot of manual man hours. But again, some people on one side, some are on the other. Now, if we talk about the AI replacement of categorization, AI uses predictive modeling based on past data. Now, this is how it works. The AI looks at your history. It sees that the last 50 times you paid Shell, you categorized it as fuel, and then it automatically assigns a category to the new transaction. If it sees a new vendor like MailChimp, it scans a global database, sees that 99% of other businesses categorize MailChimp as software marketing and suggests that you code for it. Now, the end result is the general ledger is built automatically in the background as transactions occur. Now, let's talk about number three, the reconciliation phase, the check, the old way. Now, at the end of the month, a bookkeeper prints a bank statement and a ledger report. They go line by line with a highlighter, ensuring the $500 check in the bank matches the $500 entry in the books. Now, let's talk about the AI replacement, also known as bank feeds and matching algorithms. Let's talk about how it works. Now, the software connects directly to the bank API, also known as application performing programming interface. It pulls the live bank data and runs a matching algorithm. It compares the live bank transaction to the receipt you scanned earlier. Now, I have experience with this because I've done bookkeeping in the past for a real estate company for a couple of years. And then I'm also in IT. So I've been in IT for 18 years. So I've seen all of this on many ends of the spectrum. Okay. Now let's talk about how the logic flows with this as it pertains to AI replacing for bank fees and matching algorithms. Now, the logic is a person says this, quote, I see a bank withdrawal for $54.20 on January 12th. I also see a scan receipt for $54.20 on January 12th. These are a match. Now when you click reconcile automatically, humans only need to step in when the AI finds a discrepancy. Okay. So when we think about reconciliation, this process automatically flows versus I remember me working in QuickBooks having to look at entries and match the bank versus what was in QuickBooks, reconcile, bring them together, and then we have even books. Number 4, the review and audit phase, the supervisor. Now let's talk about the old way. A senior accountant reviews the books to look for weird mistakes, like a $5,000 payment that was accidentally typed as $50,000 or a duplicate payment. Now, the AI replacement, the AI scans the entire ledger for statistical outliers. It knows your average utility bill is $200. If a bill comes in for $2,000, the AI flags it with a high severity alert before the payment is even processed. Now, it effectively audits 100% of transactions instantly, whereas a human can only spot check just a few, right? Now, the question is, can you fire your bookkeeper today? Now, this is going to be a very touchy, you know, answer for many of you, but let's go ahead and get into it. Now, if you are a freelancer or a micro business, yes, you probably can. And you can do this by using software like QuickBooks Online, Zero, or simpler tools like Wave or FreshBooks combined with AI features, which allow you to manage your own books in just 15 minutes a month versus all of the time that you normally would have to spend doing this in the past years. Okay. Now, if you are growing a small business, you probably don't necessarily need a bookkeeper. But here's the thing: you replace the data entry clerk by you still needing someone uh, like a fractional CFO or a higher level accountant to set up the AI to handle these complex tax nuances, for example, like depreciation schedules, and then fix things when the AI gets confused. So you'll definitely need somebody to do that. So it depends on what side of the spectrum you're on. But guys, remember, AI is a tool that's used to help certain jobs. Yes, they can replace some of them, but for even a lot of bookkeepers that will still keep their jobs, it's going to help them in the process and make their jobs a lot better. Now, even for someone like me that has accounting experience and an IT professional, even to this day, as an IT professional, AI helps me in so many different ways, especially being a lone wolf in a sub department of the IT department that I'm in. So there's some good behind it as well. Now, some of you may argue that in the future it won't be like that. Okay. Now, to conclude, the common AI tools that are doing this right now for bookkeeping is Bookkeeper, which is explicitly markets itself as an automated bookkeeper. You've got Dext, which is also Hubdoc, automates the data collection receipt side. And then we've got QuickBooks Online or Zero, which have built in the AI that suggests categories and matches bank transactions. Okay. So overall, can AI replace bookkeeping in certain aspects? But in certain aspects, it helps. But I just wanted to cover the artificial intelligence role in this bookkeeping automation. All right, I appreciate you guys. If you like, share, subscribe. If you find this video helpful, thank you.